video, you guys saw that I changed the steering box on the Maverick, and I also took care of a little transmission leak that was coming from the gasket around the pan. So I got that changed out, got a new filter in the transmission, new transmission fluid, got that taken care of. So in today's video, I'm going to change the ignition switch, the actual key cylinder lock, and I'm gonna get that changed out, and we're gonna take it for a test drive. So right now we got a little light rain going on, so it's not supposed to last long. So the rain should be gone by the time I finish with the ignition switch, and we can take this car on a test drive. So I'll start back recording once I get up to the shop. Okay, so I got a new ignition switch. Not sure if y'all paid attention to it or not, but when I was starting the car up, the switch has been configured so it doesn't need a key. So I'm gonna put a new switch in it today. It looks like it's supposed to be easy, so I'll see if I can get this new switch in here. All right, got the old switch out, which is right there, and of course the new switch looks nothing like it, so I'm hoping it works. But we'll see. It looks different, very different. So let me try to put it in and see if it's gonna work. All right, so the ignition switch won't fit in here. It's different, and it just won't fit in here. So I ordered the new ignition switch. It's probably be a couple of days before it get here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together, and taking off the steering wheel is not too involved. So I'll just go ahead and put the signal light switch back in, get all this back together, and take it for a test drive. All right, so I put the old switch back in. I'm gonna leave the cap off the steering wheel so that I can just do a test drive, and once the new switch come in, I gotta take it right back off anyway. So let's go ahead and get this stuff moved out of the way and take it for a little test drive. Okay, transmission leak has been taken care of. Now just gotta bleed the brakes. All right, brakes are bled. It's now off the jack stands. It feels like it's been on the jack stands forever. So, well, I guess it has been a while. But it's now off the jack stands, and it's time to get ready to test drive it. All right, so I got a couple of cars I need to move out of the way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start it up and let it warm up, and I also gotta check the transmission fluid once I cycle it through the gears a little bit. Uh-oh, that's new. Fuel pump can't be dead. I mean, the battery can't be dead. All right, let me troubleshoot this real fast. Okay, I got it started. I'll tell you what it was once I turn this car off. But let's go and check the transmission fluid. Cars out of the way. shift. It seems to be all over the place, so I'm glad I wait till I got the steering box fixed, because it is wandering all over the road. Turn around here in the little cul-de-sac. I gotta get this gas pedal. It has a sticky spot in it. All right, shift twice. All right, seems to be running pretty good. Let me put this phone down so I can back it back in or whatever. Drive went good. I did discover a little issue. Hopefully it was not a big issue, but we'll see. I need to clean it up. Right now it's dirty, but I like how the front end settled back down. So all right, so I got the car pulled in. Test drive was successful. I had one little issue where it was leaking out coolant and it was steaming out. And it did it for about 5 minutes and then it stopped. I saw where it was coming from. It was one of the heater hoses, but it's the metal heater hose that go across the intake. And just like I said, it stopped. So I don't know if I put too much in it or what. I'm just gonna look out for it, but it never leaked again. So that's what I'm curious about. Other than that, everything went good. It drove pretty good. I didn't get it on video, but I actually stopped and left with it to make sure that the positive traction worked in it, and everything seemed to work good. So the next steps for it is to probably get it cleaned up and get the side markers and stuff installed like that, and just make the car look a little bit better so I can go ahead and get it ready to post. So, but as you can see, the shocks done settled. So the ride height is looking good again. And no leaks that I can see so far, which is a good thing. So it's good. So now, just like I said, just put the windshield wipers on, get it cleaned up. And oh, the ignition switch. I got to get the ignition switch put back in it. So, and then I can probably take it over to my house after that and then do everything over there. I really want to see it cleaned up. This car is super, super dirty right now. So I want to see it cleaned up and inside and out. And just like I said, it'd be almost ready to list. I want to drive it a little bit more, make sure that all the issues are taken care of, and then list it. So thanks for watching. Click on that subscribe button if you haven't. Click that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.